It was the night of the great festival, and the little town of Fulpur sparkled with 1,000 tiny lamps. Every doorway glowed, and the whole air smelled of warm sugar and fresh marigolds. In a small house, at the end of a lane, lived a poor little girl named Chinni. Her family had very little, and treats were rare indeed. So this festival, when the kind old sweet shop owner pressed a small paper box into her hands, Chinni could hardly believe her luck. She peeped inside. There, nestled in the box, were 5 beautiful sweets, golden ladoos, and soft pink barfi, glistening and perfect. 5 whole sweets, all for me. And hugging the precious box to her chest, she skipped off home through the glowing lanes, planning to savor every single one. But she had not gone far when she came upon a thin little boy, sitting alone on a doorstep. He had no new clothes, no lamp, and no sweets, and he was gazing at her box with big, hungry eyes. Chinni slowed. She looked at her 5 lovely sweets, and then she opened the box. Here, happy festival. The boy's whole face lit up like a lamp. For me? Oh, thank you. And he ate the sweet so happily that Chinni felt a warm little glow spread right through her heart. 4 sweets left, and she walked on, smiling. A little further, beneath a banyan tree, sat a frail old blind man with an empty begging bowl. A happy festival to you, child, though no one has shared a thing with old me today. Chinni knelt at once. Then please, grandfather, share with me. And she placed a soft pink barfi gently into his hand. Bless you, little one. Bless your kind heart. And Chinni's heart glowed warmer still. 3 sweets left now, but she did not mind at all. Round the next corner, a tiny toddler was wailing, fat tears rolling down her cheeks, for she had dropped her own sweet in the mud. Chinni did not even pause this time. She popped a golden ladoo straight into the little one's hands. At once the wailing stopped, and the toddler beamed a wide gap-toothed smile. 2 sweets left. And then Chinni passed a tired old street sweeper, leaning on her broom at the end of a long day's work, with no festival of her own. Chinni gave her a sweet too, and received such a warm, grateful smile in return that she felt happier than ever. Just 1 sweet left now, sitting all alone in the box. At last, Chinni reached her own door. She looked down at her single last sweet. After all that giving, surely this one was hers. She lifted it to her mouth. But just then, out tumbled her little brother, Chotu, his eyes shining with hope. Chinni, Chinni, did you bring a sweet? I did not get even one. Chinni looked at the 1 sweet in her hand, and then she smiled, and broke it carefully into 2 halves. Of course, Chotu. Here, we will share. And the 2 of them sat on the doorstep and ate their half-sweets together, laughing, the happiest children in all of Fulpur. Now, Chinni thought her sweets were all gone, but the night had a surprise in store. For everyone she had been kind to had not forgotten. As Chinni and Chotu sat laughing, the thin little boy came running up, and he had picked a bunch of bright marigolds, which he shyly gave to Chinni. Then came the old blind man, led by a neighbor, bringing a little bag of roasted nuts to share. The toddler's grateful mother arrived with a steaming pot of sweet kheer, and the old street sweeper brought warm rotis, fresh from her stove. One by one, more and more neighbors came, each carrying a little something, until the whole lane had gathered outside Chinni's small house. They spread a great cloth on the ground, and shared all they had brought, and lit their lamps together. There was singing, and laughter, and more food and sweetness than Chinni had seen in all her life. Chinni looked around at all the glowing, happy faces, the boy, the old man, the toddler, her little brother, all her neighbors, and her heart was so full it could have burst. She had given away every last one of her precious sweets, and yet, somehow, this was the sweetest festival she had ever known. for she understood now what her grandmother had always told her. A sweet in your mouth is gone in a moment, but the joy of a sweet shared lights up 2 hearts at once, and shared again, it lights up 100. So remember, dear children, joy shared is joy multiplied. The sweetest thing of all is never what you keep for yourself, it is what you give, with a loving heart, to others. This is today's story. We'll meet again in another interesting story.